here after no escape.
I love that you call it that.
And first off, I feel like somebody took a personal shot at us, and I don't like it because they were right, but they took a personal shot at us, and I don't like it. And we'll address it later on. But they took a personal shot at us. I don't like it.
I feel like
I
they
don't.
both did.
Yeah, it was two people that took a shot, but I don't like it. We'll address it later. But we're gonna start at the elimination chamber, dude. Dude,
This shit
I
was good.
this shit, this shit was okay. This shit was like okay. This wasn't supposed to be the way it was. Okay, this was, and I know you're like, I know people are like, you guys don't usually do the pay-per-view first. It's because it wasn't supposed to be this way. It was not supposed to be this way. It wasn't. This was supposed to be all right.
A throwaway.
Yeah, it was supposed to, no, it wasn't going to be a throwaway. It's like it builds up to WrestleMania, so it wasn't going to be a throwaway. It wasn't supposed to go the way it went. It was like, okay, yeah, this is the build up to WrestleMania. We got it.
Yeah.
It did not expect to go from bam, 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 boom. I did not expect any of that. I'm like, okay, maybe just a little, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you go from, okay, cool. No, it went from bam, 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 boom. That's how the fuck it went. And it started off with the women's elimination chamber. And everybody comes out. They literally did not ring the bell. They literally did not ring the
They did.
fucking bell. And all of a sudden, Jade's music hits. And Liv and Naomi are the first two in the ring. And they're just standing there. And Liv is freaking out like, oh my God, she's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. If you watch this back, I swear to God, if you watch this back, this gives you a fucking hint to what's happening. You watch this back. Naomi turns around and looks at Bianca, and she's like, "What?" And like you can see Bianca start panicking, like, "Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!" And then Jay gets in the ring, and she looks like she's gonna attack Liv, and Liv is bitching. She's like, "Oh my God!" Then Jay just proceeds to whoop Naomi's ass. Like she beat the shit out of her, threw her in the pods, slammed her a couple times, fucked her. Like she beat her ass. She beat her so fucking bad. And then after she finished beating her, they're trying to take Naomi out of the fucking chamber. She slams the cage door on Naomi, crushes her up, and then she fucking leaves. Dude, dude.
Like your words were beat her ass. That's
Mm-hmm.
an understatement.
Dude, I'm okay. I'm going to try to say this in the most normal way that I can say this, but I can't. I Jade is not a normal human. She's not a normal human. Like I swear to God, she's not a normal human. She is literally a divine being. She is not a fucking normal human. She look amazing.
Yes.
She's a divine being. Like I've never seen a human look like that. It's just like just laying eyes on her was like, oh my God, like I forgot how amazing you look, dude.
Funny part, you say that, and like no doubt she looks amazing and shit, but some reason tonight she looked even better.
Yes, it was like this is one of those moments where he's like, oh my God, like holy shit. So then they announce Naomi's out of the chamber. She's done. Liv is laughing her fucking ass off. Bailey comes in. So Bailey and Liv are going at it. Then Roxanne comes in. Roxanne starts fucking people up. And it's at this moment, it's like two things start popping out in this chamber. One, Roxanne is fucking light years above what you would think she is. She's
Hmm.
light years above it in the ring. And it's like,
Yep.
oh my God, she's fucking amazing. But then you look and you see the other person and you're like, holy shit. You see Liv Morgan and you're like, holy shit. Liv is it. Liv is okay. Liv is like what Becky is, what Rhea is. She is the woman. She is it. It's like Liv has everything in the ring, the persona, everything. Liv has it, and she's just carrying this whole fucking match. And you're like, okay, wait a minute, hold up. Liv it like, and it's nothing against Liv. It's just like everybody else is just literally dancing around Liv, and Liv is making them look beautiful. And it's like, holy shit, Liv is fucking awesome.
She was awesome in this match, 100%. You're right.
And then Bianca gets in, and then like Alexa comes in last, and then like people start getting eliminated, and Alexa hits her finisher. They said it's a Sister Abigail, but it's not because it's a DDT, so it's not the Sister Abigail.
It's a
And
Abigail something. Abigail DDT, I would assume.
yes, so she hits Bianca with it, and Liv runs in, scoops up Alexa. 1, 2, 3. Alexa gets pinned, and the whole time, this is one of the things that make Liv live. Liv is pinning Alexa Bliss, but she has Bianca's hair. Bianca's knocked out. She has her hair, so Bianca cannot move, and she's holding her hair while she's pinning Alexa, and it's like those small little things are what makes Liv so fucking fantastic. And then she gets off of Alexa and she's waiting for them to say, Alexa's eliminated. They finally say she's eliminated. And Liv jumps over and goes to pin Bianca, and Bianca kicks out. And it's back and forth between Bianca and Liv. And Bianca hits the KOD 1, 2, 3, and she pins Liv and wins the chamber. And that was actually shocking to me.
Same.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? And it's like, not like, once again, not against Bianca. It just was, I was expecting something different. I was expecting like Liv or somebody to win. I wasn't expecting Bianca to win. And that was like so amazing that she did win.
After tonight, you're not allowed to expect anything anymore.
That's true. And Bianca walked up to the top of the thing, and Rhea comes out. And so Rhea's there. And it's like, oh shit. Like Rhea is Rhea and Bianca standing there, and you're like, oh my God, this is a WrestleMania match. And Io walks in right behind her, and you're like, okay, fuck what I just said 5 seconds ago. That's the WrestleMania match. I want that triple threat. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I want that triple threat.
You literally said that too.
It was like, it was peak. It was like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's it. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
So then we go to the next match, which is Trishy and Tiffy time versus Naya and Candy Cane.
The candy cane thing is funny.
So this match is going on, and I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing against Trish or Tiffy. It happens, and it's like I'm not really invested because we know that Tiffy needs to win. Trish is in her hometown. So why would we even think that there's a shot that Candace and Nia could win? And we're just kind of like, all right, yeah, this is a match. It's here.
Yeah.
Because like there was no stakes. There was no feeling of, oh, this could happen or oh, this could happen. It was no stakes. And like that's what kind of took me out of this match because it was like, there's no stakes. I don't really see anything here that's like, we know the progression, we know what's going on. There was nothing here that ties us to go, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna kind of look at this match and go, ooh, this makes sense, or ooh, this thing here, there's nothing there. There's literally nothing there.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Like if you turn off your brain and don't think of any of it, the match itself was great. It just, like you already know who's gonna win. Like so it's kind of like a who cares situation, right?
Yeah, and it was weird because it's like I want to care, but like there was like nothing there that's like has me going, oh, Naya or Candace are doing a thing. And it's like I don't really think that they're doing anything because like they're not okay, they're not interesting enough as a crew to be like, you know what? There's something there. They're not
Yeah.
interested enough. Sorry about it, because I love Candace. And it's like when they're doing their thing, just like fucking with people, it's like, oh, it's perfectly fine. But for this, it's like, yeah, I didn't really feel it.
I kind of feel like Candace is like better than this role that they're giving her. They're giving her the sidekick role
Mm-hmm.
where like they fired Indy and Indy was her sidekick. They should have left it like that, you know what I mean? Kept Indy and Candace was the leader of that shit. She's better as a leader than she is a sidekick, in my opinion.
She can do both, but it's kind of like Naya is there, and they're not really doing anything with Naya, so Candace is just like kind of caught up in the middle. It's like, hey,
Mhm.
I exist with Naya, so whatever she does, like I have to go along with, but I'm just waiting for my chance to break out.
Yeah,
So like that's what it's kind of just like, okay, like we kind of just have to go with it for now, and hopefully like it changes eventually.
hopefully.
So then we have a thing where it's like somebody brought this up, and I think it was like Andrew Zarian on his podcast that he brought it up was like there's no other duo. There's no other duo that's had a feud that's like been married wrestling wise in this game that has been doing this for this long, and each time they do it, it's compelling and is great. And he's talking about Sammy and Kevin, and I was like, and he listed out other names, and I'm like, oh well, yeah, you're right. Like he's listed out names, and it goes, yeah, you're right, and they literally are the two motherfuckers who can be wrestling each other for 20 fucking years and have a match that literally has the crowd on their feet. They can see them wrestle night after night and be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. But they will have the crowd on their fucking feet eating out their hands. And that's what they did in this fucking unsanctioned match.
Yep.
Dude, it was like at this match that I'm like, okay, well, this is the pay per view of the year. Like, I don't know what can top it. You had the women's match, and then you had this match, and it's like, yeah, I don't even care what happens in the main event. This match was so fucking good, and this was even before the ending came afterwards, and it's like, this match is so fucking good. They were using chairs, ladders, well, not ladders, tables, fucking barbed wire chairs, and it's
Hockey
like
sticks.
hockey sticks. And it's like, dude, and the funny part is like they turned down the lights and like kind of going, oh, like this is a non-sanctioned thing because they turned down the lights, and literally everybody is going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The longer this went on, everyone's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and it's not oh my god in a bad way. It's oh my god, like how are you guys still pulling this shit off? This shit was so good that Michael Cole got to the point where he was like, all right, we need to think about stopping this. Guys, somebody needs to stop this. This is too violent. They need to stop this. And I'm like, oh my God, they really drew everybody in a fucking match. And it's like one of those matches that you would be like, oh, this is a fucking throwaway match. It's one of those matches that drew everybody in. Commentators and everybody going, oh my God. Like it was a point there they were beating ass. It's like that commentary just shut the fuck up. They didn't say a goddamn word because they was like, this is crazy. Like somebody literally said, this is crazy.
I thought that
It's
was just me. Like I thought the fucking like sound went off for them or something.
That's how fucking good Kevin and Sami are. And the funny part, Michael Cole mentioned El Generico and Kevin Steen, and he's just like, they've been doing this for 20 years, and he's hyping it up. But the match exceeded the hype, and it was like, oh my fucking God. It was so good. It was so good. So then we had the main event. Well, the main event match. And it was an elimination chamber match. And the funny part about it, if you watch it back, you'd be like, oh, well, it started off really low energy, but then it started to rattle off and started to get better, and you're like, ooh, like it's okay, it's starting to move. Because it kind of just started off with Seth and Drew, and you're like, okay, this is a thing, blah blah blah. All right. And Damian Priest comes in, you're like, all right, cool. Logan Paul comes in, you're like, all right, cool. And it's just like it's one of those things where you're like, it could get better, right? But and then like everybody starts to come in and you're like, okay, now it's starting to pick up. Okay, now it's getting better. Now things are happening. You're like, okay, cool. And this is the funniest thing. And like this is like completely like the funniest fucking thing. So earlier in the day, well, not even earlier in the day, it might have been a little bit before this, like the day before. It leaked online. Someone said Drew's going over. And they have bet online. And when you bet on wrestling, you could bet on wrestling. Drew McIntyre was like the long shot to win. All of a sudden, people start betting on Drew because they heard that Drew was the guy. They heard that Drew was the person. They're like, oh, I'm betting on Drew. And it was so crazy because they saw this crazy shift. They was like, fuck this. They took the bet out. They literally took the bet out because people were betting on Drew and they literally could have went, they could have made fucking thousands of dollars off of this Drew bet because someone got leaked some confidential information that Drew was going to win. And you know what's funny?
What's funny?
Drew was the first one eliminated.
You know how
And
much money they would have lost?
dude, like I'm looking at this like, holy shit. Like I'm like, imagine the people that betted on Drew, and it's like someone gave this information to the internet to like certain people and was like, hey, Drew's winning. And the funny part about it was like this wasn't like a random person. It was like somebody who has sources that usually goes, okay, this is happening. And it happens. And they got fed this Drew line to fucking throw everybody off the scent. And it was like, because I literally heard people in the crowd go, huh? It was like, wait, because you know that Drew, like, we heard this and we're like, this was really source information that Drew was going to win. And it's like, wait, Drew got pinned? It's like, oh,
Not only got pinned, but got pinned first, which is the
yeah.
like
And
the craziest part about it.
he got pinned by Damian Priest, which was a tell that is going to be him versus Priest. It's
Yes.
like, okay. I'm like, all right, that works. So then Priest got pinned, and then it was Logan Paul in there with Cena and Punk, and they beat him up, threw him back and forth, and Punk hit him with the GTS, and he's out of there. So while this is happening, I'm like, fuck, is this like, are we getting fucked? Are we getting fucked? I literally kept saying in my mind, are we getting fucked? We may be getting fucked. I'm like, oh my God, we're getting fucked. And there was three people left. It was Cena, Punk, and Seth. And I'm like, we're getting so royally dick down. Because I thought at that moment, I'm like, it's gonna be Logan Paul's gonna get his revenge. Logan Paul's gonna get his revenge, which is gonna cause a CM Punk versus Logan Paul match. And then Punk pins Seth, and it's like, okay, well, all right. I mean, that's where that first part was going, and we're like, all right, just gonna like we kind of see it going this way, and it's like, all right, the rumors are true. The rumors seem like they're true, and then it's just Cena versus Punk. They hug, and then they just start fighting, and you're like, okay, cool, and it's getting to the point where you're like, okay, Punk could win this. Punk could win this. And right at the moment where you're like, he gets thrown through the ropes, and you're like, okay, he's gonna come back and he's gonna hit Cena with something. Because like that's how it felt. All of a sudden he gets curb stomped from Seth. And Seth is like, fuck you. It's like, shit. And Cena pulls Punk back in, puts him in the STFU, and Seth is saying, "Just die, just die," to
Eh,
fucking CM Punk, and I'm like,
Saying he was yelling that shit with like his whole fucking voice because you know Seth is fucking loud. Just die, just die. Like
dude,
goddamn.
it was so crazy. And then Punk passed out, and Cena won. So everybody's like, "Fuck it, we're getting Cena versus Cody," but you were not happy about it.
I'm not. I wasn't because I'm happy for Cena. I'm not a Cena hater, whatever, right? I just
Hmm.
feel like him going for another title, whatever, that's beneath him. Like he's better than a title right now.
Hmm.
That just it's a minor gripe, but I'll get over it.
Yes, and I told him, yes, people, I told him, I marked down the time and date of this. I was like, "Are you sure about that?" And so Cena stayed in the ring, and he's getting the adulation of the fans. Everybody's going. Cody's music hits. So Cody comes out. Cody and him shake hands. They hug. They basically look at the WrestleMania sign, basically saying, "Oh, it's us." And then all of a sudden, Travis Scott's music hits. And you're like, "Oh, okay." And The Rock comes out, and you're like, "Oh, we know where this is going." And me in my mind, I'm like, they're doing it here, right? Because like I felt like WrestleMania would have been a better time, but also here was a good time. I'm like, doing it here. Because like that's all I kept thinking, like when Rock came out and this whole situation was happening, I'm like, they're gonna do it here, aren't they? They're not gonna wait to WrestleMania to like get everybody like, we catch you. They did it here for the hype. And I was like, okay, let's see this. So Rock comes out and Rock goes, "Cody," oh, he was like, "I want to touch your body. I want you to come close to me, and I want you to embrace me, and I want you to hold me, and I want you to give me a loving peck on the cheek, and I want to take your soul." And he goes, "What's your answer?" So Cody says,
Why did all
"Rock,"
that feel so like erotic though? Like for real, for real.
because that's the way the Rock fucking scripted the shit out. Like it just like I'm not even joking, people. Like this literally happened. Like he literally scripted out the most erotic fanfic sexual way that you could get it. And it's like, the fuck are you doing? Why are we having it? It
It
was
was crazy.
it was crazy. So Cody goes, "Rock, I sold my soul a long time ago." And I'm like, he sold it to the fans. He goes, "I sold it to this business, I sold it to the fans. So Rock, as far as you getting my soul, you could go fuck yourself." And
Literally said that.
he said it and he didn't bleep it. It was out and it loud, "Go fuck yourself" on the mic, where everybody was like, oh shit, he said fuck. And so The Rock is just like, okay. He didn't say anything. He just looked at him and he just slowly backed away. So in my mind, I'm like, it's happening. That's exactly what I'm saying in my mind. I'm like, it's happening. I was like, there's no fucking way that this is happening. I was like, it's happening, but there's no fucking way this is happening. This is exactly what I'm saying in my mind. There's no fucking way this is happening. It's happening, but there's no fucking way this is happening. There's no conceivable way this is happening. This is happening, but it's happening. And all of a sudden, Cena's like, yeah, go. I'm like, yeah, fucking right. He's like, Cena comes over and gives Cody a hug. And he gives him a hug. And his face goes from happy Cena to fucking evil Cena. And you see The Rock just do the cutthroat thing. And the people in the crowd, the ones that couldn't see Cena's face because like they were on the other side, so they didn't see Cena's face. When they saw The Rock do the cutthroat, they were like, "Oh my god!" And The Rock let Cody go and kicked him in the balls, and the crowd just went, "Oh my god!" And it just he just beat the dog shit out of Cody. He bloodied Cody. He took the watch that The Rock got from Cody at WrestleMania 40, punched Cody in the face with it, bloodied him up, beat the shit out of him, hit him with the belt so hard that it made a fucking sound. I was like, oh my god.
And when
Then
it
they,
clicked,
dude, and then they beat him with the Rock's belt, and Travis Scott was helping. And at the end of it, it's just The Rock and fucking John Cena standing with Travis Scott over a bloody Cody to the point where Michael Cole said shit on the commentary. And it's like, okay, this is wild. Like everybody is literally looking and it's like, oh my God, this, oh my God, like, oh my God, like they did it. They fucking did it. They turned Cena heel in his final run. They did the thing nobody thought he was going to do. It's like, they did it. They fucking did it. Now, I have a question to you.
okay,
People are comparing this to 96 Bash at the Beach, NWO with the Hogan turn. And
okay.
someone said, wait, someone said this is not as big as the Bash at the Beach turn. So I bring this to you. Is it as big as the Bash at the Beach turn?
Dare I say it's probably bigger.
Okay, so with me going back to back then, 96, with the
Hmm.
whole Hogan thing, I don't think it was as big. And the only reason I could say that is because we didn't see the whole Hogan turn coming. There was no signs of it. There was no pointing to like, oh, there's like this little clue here, this little clue here. It just came out of nowhere and it was a shock. It's like, oh shit, it's Hulk Hogan. He's the bad guy because he's never been a bad guy before.
Yeah,
There was no like hints of it. The Cena thing, there was one or two hints of it where Cena, after losing the Rumble, was like, yo, I got to do anything it takes to get this title. I'm not going out without winning the title. I have to do this. This is my last year. I have to do this. I'm calling my shot. I'm going to Elimination Chamber. I'm being selfish. With him saying that, it kind of sparked everybody going, he's not going to be a fucking heel, right? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And then when The Rock came with the soul thing, it's like, okay, like this is an opportunity to do it. They're not gonna do it, right? This is the point is like we kind of seen it coming, but the whole time it's like they're not going to do it, right? The Hogan thing was we didn't see it coming, so we didn't have a chance to ponder like, is there are they gonna do it? Is this a thing? Is this a thing? They're both impactful. Like they're in the end of the fucking lexicon. These are things are gonna be like, oh my god, the moment the Cena turned or the moment Hogan turned, they're going to be in the conversation. But right now in my mind, I don't feel that it's big enough. It's right there. It's comparable. It's not bigger than the Hogan.
okay.
Yeah, because like I said, the Hogan one came out of fucking nowhere. The Cena one is like there was little breadcrumbs that were there. And like if somebody's like, oh my god, like there were Hogan, there was never none. It wasn't one. It wasn't one to the point of they didn't even know it was gonna be Hogan. They literally told Sting the day of like, Sting is you, until Hogan was like, no, I'll do it because I'm just Hogan. It's like, all right, well, Sting, you're out. It's Hogan. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Like there was no breadcrumbs for it. It's Hogan. It was always, is this gonna be another man? That's it.
yeah, because you're
They
right. They did not know until that night who it was gonna be.
exactly. So like that's the only reason it was more impactful because it's like there was no hints of it. This one was like there's hints of it, but every like this was as impactful, but like not bigger than because everybody knew that it could happen, but we all said the same thing was like they'll never do it. They'll never do it. Like it doesn't make sense. And it's not doesn't make sense in like a money thing or like it doesn't make sense because it's like, why would we want to boo John Cena on the way out? Why would and then like it happens and everybody's like, okay, we're all here for it. We want this.
Like looking back
So
on it, it's
Hmm.
obvious that this was going to happen. Me personally, I just didn't think about it because I just figured Cena was just talking. You know what I mean? But looking back, like Rumble, he was like when Rumble came along, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna earn it. I'm not gonna like push my weight around or whatever, whatever. I'm gonna try to earn this shit." But then when Elimination Chamber came, as you said, like he's like, "No, fuck it. I gotta do what I gotta do." He pushed his weight around, so I feel bad. I should have saw it.
Yeah, but once again, it's one of those things. It's like we don't believe they're gonna do it. It's right there in their face. We don't
Yeah.
believe they're gonna do it, but they did it. They fucking did it. Now, with that being said, how do you feel about Cena winning the title at WrestleMania?
I mean, I still don't think he needs it, but I'm okay with it. Like he can have it, but I just don't think he needs it.
Okay, so for me, I'm all for him winning the 17th title. It's like one of those things. I also agree with you that he doesn't need it, but I feel like for legacy's sake, it makes sense for him to win the 17th title. So I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The only thing that bothers me about this is the natural progression of a story. It's Cena's a bad guy right now.
Hmm.
And at WrestleMania, you don't like sometimes it's always the face that wins. The good guy, it's like, all right, the good guy overcomes the bad guy, and it's like this insurmountable odds that Cody has to face. He has to win, right? He has to win. But at the same time, it's like you have this perfect opportunity to give John the title now, right now, and he walks off and does whatever he wants. Because okay, let's say that he goes to WrestleMania, he faces Cody. All
Yeah.
right, he faces Cody and loses. Then it's like, okay, he's still chasing the title. He has the rest of the year to chase the title. And it's like, after that part, I don't want him to chase the title because it's like, you had the biggest moment, the biggest momentum going into WrestleMania. You lost to Cody as a fucking heel. You lost as like the authority heel champion, like choice. You lost to Cody. What's the point in you going to get the title later on? Like, there's no point. Like, this is the biggest match that they can make. There would be no point of you going to get it later on. So you have to win the title here.
Yeah. I can see that. That makes
Like that's
sense.
how I feel. It's like you have to do it here. You have to pull the trigger. Like there's no okay, well we could give John a title later. It's like, no, you have to pull the trigger here. It has to be here. Right now, right here, today. You have to pull the trigger at WrestleMania and go, this is it. Fuck it. Like Cody can win the title later on. Because like if John loses, it's like, what the fuck is the point? It's like, all right, yeah, but the face overcame the bad guys. Yeah, finally Cody did it. But then it's like, what's the point in turning John heel like just for like fucking 50 days? It's like, he was a bad guy for 50 days to get the title that he really wanted to secure his legacy as the guy. And it's like, it kind of sucks. Like that would kind of suck to me.
No, you're
But
right,
like,
because then he'll lose, and this is quote unquote his last year, and he has to leave like the walk of shame. Like you did all that for nothing, sold your soul and whatever. Like, yeah, I agree with you on that. So I don't know, you're kind of selling me on him getting the title now.
yeah, because like, here's the thing. Because even if you're just like, okay, this is going to be Cody versus Cena with The Rock, like, think about this. What if The Rock adds more people to help Cena? It's like, yo, I want you to help Cena in like a corporate little club, and like they just do all of this shit and just like fuck Cody over, and then he Cena wins the title, and you're like, oh shit, Cena won the title. And it the bad part is like, even if Cena wins the title, it's not going to be one of those, oh, this left a bad taste in our mouth because the bad guy won. The bad guy won the title at
Yeah,
WrestleMania. It's going to be like, we all respect John Cena. We respect the reason he got here because, like, he
Hmm.
hasn't told us why he sold his soul. And Rock alluded to like this has been something Cena has been holding on to for a while, which I'm probably gonna guess. This is just me throwing this out there. One of the reasons he sold his soul was because one, he's getting older and like he doesn't think he has it. That's one. Two is because he's always been this type of guy. He's always been the corporate guy to go for the title to be that guy. And three is because a lot of the fans have been wishy-washy and turning on him, and he doesn't really understand what the fuck this is. Like, why do you hate me so much? But then you guys love me when I say I'm gonna leave, but you hated me before. He's like, and that could also like all of this could like tie into his motivations for being the guy to go say fuck this, I'm going to take this shot. So all of that is going to be intriguing, but at the same time he has to win, and nobody, like, I swear nobody's going to be there and be like, man, fuck this, John Cena won the title. Everybody's going to be like, all right, fuck it, now let's see where the story goes, because
Yeah.
that's going to be the more intriguing thing. It's like, where does this story go from here? Cena fucking wins the title. Where does this go from here? What happens? Who takes the title off him? Does Cody finally get his revenge eventually? Like, do they stretch it out to SummerSlam, or could they somehow convince Cena to stay the next WrestleMania? Where does this go? It's like that's going to be the story, because Cena's going to do something that's going to piss a lot of people off, and it's going to piss me off because I know he's going to do this. He's going to be filming movies, so he's going to walk away with the title, and we're going to be like, oh shit, another part timer with the title, and they ran away with the title. It's like, it's not going to be like fucking forever. And like, we're going to bitch about it, but there's going to be a story that's going to make us go, all right, we kind of see where this is going. And
Yeah.
then we got to get the championship back, and it'll be like, all right, the championship's back. All right, cool, whatever, fuck it. But it's going to be the story after Mania that's going to be the most intriguing part. Like, you have to get to here, and then from there, let's see what happens.
Could also, and like thinking logically and whatever, like his mentality, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he had a long losing streak there for a minute. Like he lost to
Mm-hmm.
Big Three, he lost to Solo. There's probably
Mm-hmm.
a few more there that I'm not thinking of. Could
Mm-hmm.
that have fucked up his mind too with your whole theory of him thinking he doesn't have it anymore?
Exactly. Like, all of that plays a part into it. Like
Okay.
every bit of it plays a part into why he did what he did.
Yeah.
And that's the good part about this whole thing. It's like there's a just cause for him doing this, but I just want to see where this goes, because like I'm nervous that they're gonna be like, somehow, some way they're gonna be like, no, Cody keeps the title. But the perfect thing, this would be the perfect thing to me, would be Cody loses to John Cena, and Cody gets it back eventually, which would be the perfect passing of the torch, but doing it in the right way. Is like, Cody is like, instead of just like fighting John, like Rock is just like, I'm done with this, and John has a championship, and John's like, nah, fuck this, I want to do one on one with Cody. I don't need any of the outside interference. That's it. And then Cody finally beats him. Cena gives him respect, and people go, that's it. Like, we just had to pass him the torch. John's done. Cody's here. We move on, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like that's how I feel about that. Like it's gonna be interesting. I'm more hype about it. And yes, Triple H, fuck you, because you called me out about being fucking mad about this. Fuck you, Triple H. Like, you really called me out. I hate you for that.
No, but fuck Dwayne too, because Dwayne basically quoted everything we said on the podcast.
Yeah, both of them, like, just they shit on us on the fucking press conference. So fuck them, because you got us back in. Yes, we're hyped for Mania. Yes, we care. Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
And if y'all don't believe us, go back and listen to the old podcasts and whatever. Like
Mhm.
we said everything they said before they said it. So they listen. We've been saying that for a while. They listen.
Exactly. So we still have SmackDown to cover, and SmackDown started with Trish being excited that she's in her hometown and her kids are there, and kids will see her wrestle for the first time on Elimination Chamber, and then she brings out Tiffy. And this was like, I swear to God, I felt like I was watching an alternate universe because I felt like this was a mom wrestler bringing out her daughter that also wrestles. I was like, they're not related. Why is this the same thing? Like, why are they the same person? Like, this doesn't feel right.
I 100% thought the same thing.
And then they did something and like they took off their jerseys and they took them off at the same time, the same way, and it's like they're not related. I know they're not related. There's no way that they're related. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why does it feel like they're family?
Because they are.
And then Chelsea Green and Piper, who was dressed as the fucking Mountie, dude, they like when this happened, I was so fucking baffled. And people would be like, why were you so baffled? I was so baffled that Chelsea Green and Piper were way more over than Tiffy. And like not more over than Trish, more over than Tiffy. And it's like, dude, how the fuck is Chelsea Green and Piper that fucking over?
I know why.
Why?
Because it's Chelsea Green.
Dude,
I,
she's
I had to
so
do it.
fucking good. I even said that was like I really have been not giving her flowers. Chelsea Green is fucking awesome.
No, she's definitely awesome. Like, I liked her in TNA.
Yeah, but like then all of a sudden like she kind of fell off and like now she's like got it back, whatever that is that she was missing, but she got it back and the match ended in a DQ when Candice and Nia came out, and then Tiffy and Trish beat up Nia and Candice, and like that was a segment. But it was like Chelsea Green was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Then they did something. I don't know if this was like a product of Nakamura being injured or some shit. They had a match that was set up. It was supposed to be LA Knight versus Nakamura for the US title. They said, fuck all that. We're going to blow this up and turn this into a little mini tournament, and the winner gets his shot at fucking Nakamura. And it was like, what? Like, did y'all not have anything planned? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
From what I heard, like, all this happened is because, like, a friend of Nakamura died. So, like, he wasn't in the right mindset to be there, you know?
Oh, um, I
I don't know
forgot
the
his
guy's
name.
name.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He wrestled in New Japan. He was a wrestler in New Japan. I do know that he died, but like I didn't know Nakamura was close to him.
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently they were really good friends.
okay, so like, all right, so yeah, I'm gonna give this a pass. I'll give
Yeah.
this a pass. So they talk about this tournament, and then Solo bumps into Jacob, and Jacob is like, "Dog, what the fuck is going on?" And like that leads me to like something later on that I had to talk about this Solo thing. So Solo's like, Jacob's like, "What the fuck is going on? What's happening?" And Solo goes to Jacob, and he goes, "Dog, you know what? I had a spot later on in this tournament thing. I'm giving it up to you. You're gonna take the spot. So you go ahead and have this match." And you could be the U.S. champion. I'm doing this for you. Like, Jacob, I love you, Jacob. Jacob just turns and leaves. Once again, he has not said I love you solo.
Like, I'm dumbfounded on this because, like, we said all along, the bloodline, which I'm still calling them that, is going to turn on Solo. But
Mm-hmm.
now it looks like Solo's going to turn on them.
No, no, no. I think it's still gonna happen, but like I said, I have some things that I need to talk about with the solo thing later on.
Okay.
So Cody gets this big ass room from The Rock, and Truth is in there. And Truth is just like, Truth just starts eating the food. He's like, yo, he's like, this is awesome. He's like, this all happened because of Rock. And Cody's like, yeah. He's like, you mind if I eat some shrimp? And it was funny. It was fucking hilarious.
You
Because
gotta
Truth
love
is fucking
truth.
funny.
Yep.
So then we had Jacob Fatu versus Andrade, which was a match that I was like, I did not know was going to be as good as it was. And
Right?
it was great. It was fucking great. And Jacob Fatu won. So Jacob advances to the three-way later on. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's a thing, but you know, we still have questions, guys. We still have questions, and nobody's answering these questions. So then we have the Street Profits bumping into um the Garzas, and they're talking to them like, "Yo, we need some redemption for the shit that you pulled." Okay, cool. So the Street Profits go to face the Garzas. All of a sudden, DIY comes down. Also, Pretty Deadly comes down. Then the Motor City Machine Guns come down, and they just fight in like there's no match. Okay. So then we get Drew bumping into Cody, and Drew's like, yo, I think you should take it. I think you should fucking take it. I think you should be the Rock Soul. And Drew comes out, cuts a promo, and then he just sits on the fucking announce table. And Priest is like, he comes out and he goes, dude, you're so obsessed with CM Punk. Every time something happens, you're obsessed with CM Punk. You lost your title because of CM Punk. You did this because of CM Punk. You're just obsessed with Punk. Then Seth comes out and Seth's talking shit. Then Punk comes out, and Punk and Seth are going at it, and everybody's talking shit. Then John Cena's music hits, and it's Logan Paul. And Logan Paul comes out, and he fucks everybody up by just talking shit, and then he runs off. And it's like, ah, ah. Okay. So then we had Santos Escobar versus LA Knight. LA Knight won with the blunt force trauma off the top rope because Santos jumped and LA Knight caught him and hit the finisher.
Wild finish, in my opinion.
It was, but I really need them to do something with Santos. I don't give a shit about anything else. They need to do something with Santos.
Yeah.
Like they need to stop fucking around, pull the trigger, and let him do something. They need to do that.
'Cause he's good.
Mm-hmm. So then we had Sami cutting a promo, and he was calling out Kevin. He was like, "Yo, I don't want to go through what we're gonna go through tomorrow. Let's just like bring this shit down." So Kevin shows up in a ring, but he shows up in the ring that they're gonna be in for Elimination Chamber. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it." He was like, "Fuck that. We're gonna fight tomorrow. I'm gonna kick your ass. You kind of deserve it." So then we had Braun Strowman Bread versus Mello, and because of the bloodline, Mello got the win, so Mello advances to the little three-way. So that was a thing. We had
Yeah.
a six-woman, which was Bailey, Naomi, and Bianca versus Roxanne, Raquel Rodriguez, and Liv Morgan. And Liv, I mean not Liv, Roxy wins, but then she gets the sister Abigail from Alexa, who was nowhere to be found and just showed up and just hit this thing.
Exactly.
So then we get a Nakamura promo talking about how he's going to beat the person whoever wins the title. I mean, wins the number one contendership. And it's like, okay. So here's the thing, which looking back on it is like, okay, fuck you guys. Like literally fuck WWE for this. Because they showed a poster from Elimination Chamber. On the poster has Travis Scott, The Rock, and John Cena. Like looking back on it now, after everything is done, they showed the poster. They literally showed the poster, and it's like, fuck you. Like you
Oh
literally told us
shit.
what was gonna happen. Nobody fucking paid attention. It's like, no, it's just a this is a poster, right? So
Wow.
yeah, that was fucked up. So then we had the three-way. It was Mello, Jacob, LA Knight. LA Knight gets the win, so LA Knight moves on. So we had Cody and Michael Cole. Michael Cole's basically trying to tell Cody, hey, like, listen, we understand about the selling your soul shit, but like, I don't think you should do it. Like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. And Cody's like, yeah, I don't know. I might not have a choice. The Rock shows up with the Dusty Rhodes belt, the same belt he beats him with at Elimination Chamber, and gives him a car. And he was like, yeah, tomorrow, he was like, you're going to do that and everything's going to happen. So the show goes off. In the post match, which we didn't see on TV, Solo attacked Cody. Now, mind you, this has been a thing that happened before. Are we going to get any fucking resolution to this or fuck it?
I think fuck it.
Yeah, because I'm on a fuck it train too. Because like I don't want to see that shit. Like we're going to fucking Cena versus Cody. I don't want to see this shit. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
no, I don't care.
Yeah. So we go to Collision, and Collision starts off with everybody doing a fucking, you know, coming to the building type thing, and one of them is Julia Hart and Brody King. So they're talking, and Okada comes up. And Brody King basically tells Okada, was like, yeah, what you did to Buddy, we're not going to let that stand. He was like, I'm going to take that title from you. And Okada was like, whatever. So that sets up something for later on. But I'm like, all right, I'm here for it. I don't care. So then we start off with FTR versus the Undisputed Kingdom. And this match was really good. It was really fucking good. They tore this shit the fuck up. And Undisputed Kingdom won with the total elimination, the high low thing that they do. It was like, okay.
I like
Like,
it.
huh?
I like their move.
Oh, I like it too. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
So they won, and like after the match, they shook hands with FTR, and they're like, all right, cool, yay, cool. Like, we're dope. Like, we're friends. And it's like, okay, does this put Undisputed Kingdom in line for a tag team title shot? Just asking for a friend, not asking for me. Just asking for a friend.
It should.
Yeah, it should. So we had the Willow thing where Willow's talking about how she murdered Marina Shafir, and then we get Wheeler Yuta versus Willie Mack. So they're having a match. Wheeler wins. Moxley comes out and tells Wheeler, he was like, you have a match against Cope on Dynamite. You have to finish the person off. You have to finish him off. He gives him the briefcase and he tells him to finish off Willie Mack, in which he does. So he lays out Willie Mack with the thing, and he tells him to finish off Copeland on Wednesday. And it's like, okay. I'm just like, that's not going to happen. He's going to get murdered. I'm sorry, John. This isn't going to work out the way you think it is.
Yeah, and he's not
So
gonna have none of his people. He has to find new members.
yes. So then we see Billy Starks bumping into Mercedes again, and Billy tells Mercedes that, hey, Momo is going to face you for the title at Revolution. And she goes, oh, by the way, here's the tea. And she throws tea in Mercedes' face. So Mercedes is pissed off. Now, this has got me fucking excited. I am literally like, I don't give a fuck about anything else in AEW. I give a fuck about this because Athena basically told Mercedes, listen, that's one of my fucking minions. Do not put your fucking hands on her. Leave her the fuck alone. He's like, I understand that like you like she's fucking with you. Leave her the fuck alone. That's one of my minions. And Mercedes comes back was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you better keep her in fucking check. Also, why don't you come up here to the big leagues, or are you fucking scared? It is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You cannot keep doing this. You can't keep doing this. This is the second time this has happened. They can't keep getting away with this. They better fucking do this. They have to do this. They have to fucking do this. And like, I have a theory. I have a theory. Not just a regular theory, not a game theory. I have an actual fucking theory because I feel like Mercedes is gonna beat Momo, but Dynasty, we're gonna have a Dynasty or Double or Nothing, one of the two. We're gonna have one of those shows where it's going to be Athena versus Mercedes, and I really feel like this would be the perfect thing to do. Have Athena beat Mercedes for the TBS title.
Yeah.
And if they do it at Double or Nothing, we get this perfect thing. We get this perfect thing because this thing is up next. We get this perfect thing where we might get the greatest match of all times. Trust me. So then we get Tony Storm, and she's in a neck brace, and she says, "I woke up and I've been haunted by this woman in my dreams." And he's like, "Mariah, if you want it, we're going to have a in, and we're going to have a Hollywood in, and it's going to be no DQ, no count out, falls count anywhere match." That's what the Hollywood in is, a falls count anywhere match between Mariah May and Tony Storm.
Okay.
And I'm going with Tony Storm winning because I want at All In Tony Storm versus Mercedes for the title.
I'm down for that.
Yes, I feel like that's the only way to go because like Mercedes will have lost her title and she's gonna want another title. And Tony has had the title 4 times. What's the point in keeping the title on her instead of freshening up, giving it some new blood? Now you give it to Mercedes, and she has it for the first time, and she can do whatever she wants, and it'll be a great match. It'll be the match that everybody's been waiting for.
Uh, Tell me this, like, because I don't remember, obviously, my memory, right?
Yes.
Has anybody ever had both titles? Obviously
No.
not at the same time, but you know.
Um. As far as I don't think this has happened yet. It hasn't happened yet, and Mercedes would be the first. And as much money as they're paying her, I would believe I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So then we get Swerve versus Clark Connors, and I'm baffled and I'm not okay with this. And the reasons I'm not okay with this is because Clark Connors was a junior tag team wrestler. He started to progress recently to the heavyweight scene. So he's part of the heavyweight scene now. And he's not really a guy on Swerve's level. And I'm noticing this like it's kind of sounding disrespectful, but Swerve is a main eventer. Swerve is a fucking main eventer. He was the world champion. He might go for the world championship again, but I don't see that him and Clark Connors should have been a match. And like the as competitive as this match was, I didn't like it because it was like back and forth, and it's like Swerve should have dominated him. I'm sorry, Swerve should have dominated him. Also, you shouldn't have put him with Swerve. Like it's both things shouldn't have happened at all.
Isn't Connors coming from a tag team thing too?
Yes.
Okay.
So then we had the Outrunners bumping into the Hurt Locker business, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna get a title shot." And it's like, "Yeah, at Revolution, yeah." So then we had the best thing on the show. We had Holly Cameron come out and do commentary. So she's sitting with the commentary team, and they're talking about her match, and it was like, "Yeah, you had a great match. You won, and you hit the finisher. What's the name of your finishing move?" So she goes to Nigel. She was like, "You should have named my move." Nigel was like, "I wasn't on commentary." She was like, "Oh, that's a good point." And she was like, "Tony," and she was like, and he was like, "I don't know what the name of your finishing move is." She's like, "It's your finishing move." And she goes, "That's it. I figured out the name." Tony goes, "What's the name?" "My finishing move." And I'm like, "What?"
So, so it's
Yes.
literally called my finish move.
That is the name of her finishing move. She's like, "My finishing move is now called my finishing move." I just cracked the fuck up because, like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
So MFM.
Yes. Oh my God, it was so good. And the whole crowd just started chanting "Feel the Wrath." I was like, oh my God, this is so good. So then we had John Morrison bump into Big Boom AJ, and he basically challenges Big Boom AJ to a six-man match on the 0 hour of Revolution. I'm going to tell you who his partners is later, and I just not okay with this because I don't like it. I don't like any of this, but whatever. So then we get Shane Taylor Promotions, and they come out and they just wrestle some guys. Like they just beat the shit out of like three guys, and I'm like, oh, okay, Shane Taylor Promotions here, and we find out why they were on the show in just like matter of seconds. Shane Taylor Promotions literally bump into Steve Dorsey, aka Adam Cole. So you're like, okay, they did have that beef. They did have that beef with Steve Dorsey and the rest of the other teams. It's like, okay, they had beef. All right, this makes sense. But here's the problem that like pisses me off. We had this banging match between Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole for the TNT title. And it's like, okay, this is a great match. This match is a banger. And then Shane Taylor Promotions comes out and beat up both of them and laid them out and beat up the Undisputed Kingdom as they come out and beat up 2.0 too. And it's like, why did you fuck this match up? This match was perfectly fine. Like I understand that they should go to the three-way six-man match. Fine. I'm okay with that, but you blew up this match for no reason.
It's weird.
Yeah, because like I was like, okay, I'm excited for this match. I'm waiting for this match because I wanted to see Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole. And like I said this from the beginning, this should have happened. And then like we get it, and Shane Taylor Promotions comes out and fucks it up, and it's like, what's the point? Like I'm glad to see Shane Taylor Promotions on the main roster, but at the same time, it's like, why didn't you just go to this in the beginning, and then like we could have eventually got to Cole and Garcia? They're like, nah, fuck it, we're just gonna fuck everything up. And it's like that that doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't make sense to me either.
So then we get Big Boom AJ in the back with Big Justice and Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe says, "Hey, we'll be your tag team partners." Why?
Okay.
Why is Orange Cassidy being drugged back down with these guys?
It is Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
He's Lex
So,
Luger.
okay. So we have Queen Aminata versus Julia Hart Part 2. And so Queen Aminata's coming out, and we get Serena Deeb basically calling out Queen Aminata again. And it's like, dude, like why are we going back to this? Why is this a thing? Like why are we going back here? Like, can we just move on from the Serena Deeb versus Queen Aminata thing? Like, they finished their feud. There's no reason to go back to it. Queen Aminata should face Julia Hart. Queen Aminata beats Julia Hart, and Julia Hart should face Serena Deeb. That's what I meant to say. And
To be
like,
honest with you, I don't think they have anything for fucking Serena Deeb to do.
okay. So Julia Hart is down in the ring after the match, and Brody King comes to check on her. She's holding her knee, and she like as this is going on, Okada comes out and knocks out Brody King with the title, and he gives him the finger. And it's like, okay, Brody King versus Okada for the Continental Championship. Once again, this is one of those matches where it's like, I see what's going on. This is going to be a good match. I see what's going on. I'm not really invested because Brody King versus Okada is going to be a good match. We know that we're going to All In Kenny versus Okada title for title. We know we're going there, so I don't have a fear of Okada losing this match. It's going to be a good match. I don't have a fear of Okada losing this match.
It's one of those where you already know the outcome.
Yeah, it's like I know the outcome. It's going to be a fun match. I know the outcome. I'm just going to be like, all right, whatever. So Then we have the main event. It's Big Bill and Brian Keefe versus Will Hobbs and Bandito. So they're having this match and they're going at it. And the match was, it wasn't that bad. I'm not even gonna lie, it wasn't that bad. It's not like it was a banger, but it wasn't that bad. But it was also one of those matches where it's like, we don't really we don't really need this. Like everybody is stuck in a Jericho vortex, and it's like, can we just have this Big Bill versus Big Hobbs match and just like end it? And can we also get Bandito away from the Jericho vortex and move on?
Speaking of Bandito, did they do the spot that I hate?
Yes, they did it with Big Bill and Bandito.
Uh,
Yeah, it's like it's pissing me off, and I know people are like, well, why are you shitting on it? Because I want to see Big Bill versus Hobbs. I want to see that match. I'm perfectly fine with that match. Give me that match. I'm perfectly fine with Bandito going to do something else. It's just the Jericho Vortex thing that's pissing me off. And I'm just like, I'm not okay with it. It's like, because I feel like it's not only just like, oh, you're stuck with Jericho, but you keep rerunning the same matches over and over and
mhm.
over, and nobody's progressing. It's just like over, over, and it's like, come on, progress the story. Nope, we're going back over and over. Come on, like progress the story. No, over and over. It's like, god damn it, like please, just let it go.
I also don't like that particular spot. Like once in a while it's cool, but not every fucking one of his matches.
Yeah, I mean, it's now become a new trope with him. It's like it happened, like I said, once or twice, it's fine. Everything else is like, yeah, I don't want to keep saying this. I don't want
Yeah.
to keep saying. So that's everything that happened this weekend, and I mean, I kind of want to do like John Cena did at the press conference, come out and look at everybody, grab the mic, and just drop it.